The real-life X-Men. Meet people with mind-blowing mental abilities. Hello everyone, and welcome to this video exploring some truly remarkable psychological superpowers. Today in Life of Psychology we're going to share stories of real people who have developed extraordinary mental abilities that seem almost superhuman. We've all heard of comic book heroes with powers like X-ray vision or the ability to fly. But did you know that some individuals in real life possess talents that rival fictional superpowers? Through this video, I hope to show you that the human mind and brain are far more complex and adaptable than we ever imagined. Our minds have untapped potential that sometimes emerges in truly unique ways. Conditions that are often seen as disabilities can also give rise to gifts and strengths. It's all part of the incredible diversity of the human experience. Over the course of this video, we'll be meeting several people who possess what I like to call psychological superpowers, highly developed skills and abilities that set them apart. I use the term superpower lightly, as for some these talents come with daily challenges. But all have found meaning and purpose through their remarkable minds. We'll explore topics like having a memory so flawless it puts computers to shame. We'll also look at cases where someone lost their sight but gained a new way of seeing. And we'll meet individuals whose brains are wired to experience everyday things in extraordinary multi-sensory ways. It is my hope that these stories will not only entertain but also educate and inspire you. I want to shine a light on our shared human potential for adaptation and resilience. So without further ado, let's get started with our first topic, hyperthymesia, or highly superior autobiographical memory. I'm excited to share these fascinating stories with you all. Let's learn more with me today about the true superpowers that lie within the human mind. Now, on to our first psychological superhero. Segment 1. Hyperthymesia, highly superior autobiographical memory. In our last segment, we explored the idea that extraordinary gifts can emerge from both typical and atypical brains. Now, I'd like to share the story of someone with a condition known as hyperthymesia. This individual has an autobiographical memory so flawless and complete, it seems almost too good to be true. From a young age, they could recall any detail from their life with uncanny accuracy. Minor events from decades past were etched in their memory just as clearly as yesterday. While this may seem like a blessing, living with hyperthymesia also came with challenges. Vividly reliving every moment, both good and bad, was difficult to manage. Ordinary memories other people forget were impossible to escape from. Overload and anxiety often resulted from an inability to filter unimportant details. Seeking answers, this person eventually learned from doctors and researchers about their rare condition. Studies showed differences in the hippocampus, a region of the brain key to memory formation. Scientists hypothesized this led to overconsolidation of experiences and an inability to forget over time. Though more research is needed, it gave comfort to put a name to their experience. While hyperthymesia wasn't always easy, this individual found meaning in sharing their story to advance scientific understanding. Their remarkable memory highlights just how complex and diverse the human mind can be. Up next, we'll hear from someone with a different kind of exceptional ability, the power to see without actual vision. I hope you'll join me to learn their fascinating story. Our journey into psychological superpowers continues. Segment 2. Blind sight. Residual vision without visual cortex. We now continue our story with someone who, due to damage to their visual cortex years ago, lost the ability to consciously see out of their eyes. The area of the brain responsible for sight was rendered non-functional, plunging them into perpetual darkness. However, when asked during experiments to point towards or react to objects, they succeeded at rates much higher than chance. Perplexed scientists sought answers. Tests utilizing subtle cues like motion detected what the eyes could see, even if the mind was blind. Somehow, signals were bypassing the damaged tissue to another region capable of rudimentary, subconscious vision without awareness. This residual ability to detect visual stimuli earned the name blind sight. Intriguingly, their blind sight allowed a form of visual perception that operated outside of normal sight. In a way akin to the types of enhanced senses often depicted for superheroes, like eagle vision or super hearing, this person possessed a power akin to an extra sense through their ability to subconsciously detect aspects of the visual world, despite being blind. While they could no longer consciously see, experiments revealed this strange, superhero-like ability. Segment 3: Synesthesia. Merging of the senses. Our exploration continues with synesthesia, the mystical blending of senses. For some with this gift, letters or numbers automatically spark vivid colors. Others experience tastes when hearing music or additional sensations from textures. One individual perceives textures as vividly through touch as through sight. Observing surfaces like sandpaper or silk triggers the sensation of feeling them with their hands. At first, these synesthetic perceptions were disorienting. Over time though, they embraced this trait as part of their identity. While it makes some tasks more difficult, it also enhances their creativity. Research shows heightened cross-talk between brain regions may contribute to synesthetic experiences. Genetics also play a role in its development. Though still mysterious in many ways, synesthesia highlights the endless diversity of human experience. In our next segment, we'll learn about an individual with extraordinary memory and math skills, showing how exceptional talents can coincide with challenges. I hope you'll join us to continue exploring unlocked human potential. Segment 4. Savants, exceptional skills despite disabilities. Savants are individuals with exceptional skills or talents that stand out in striking contrast to overall limitations. In Segment 4, we explore calendar calculating savants who possess astounding abilities related to dates, schedules or events. One savant we learned about could instantly identify the day of the week for any past or future date presented. Tests revealed they could process date-related information in a fundamentally different way than others. Despite disabilities, calendar calculating opened doors to meaningful work and recognition of their gifts. Research on savant skills continues unraveling the mysteries of human cognition. While the roots of these talents remain unclear, they highlight our mind's untapped potential. With understanding and accommodation, challenges need not define people nor preclude genius from blossoming in unexpected forms. Segment 5. Extraordinary memory and calculation skills. Our journey continues with an individual gifted in memory yet navigating daily obstacles. From a young age, their ability to recall strings of numbers, dates or factual details with perfect accuracy was apparent. Mathematical calculations that stumped others were effortless. Yet beneath extraordinary skills lay challenges processing emotions or social cues. Over time though, support helped them understand the root of struggles was not intellect, but how their mind was wired. Rather than see differences as deficits, this person chose to reframe them. While memory brought isolation in school, it now aids work involving vast datasets. Calculating skills provide income despite lacking a degree. Through finding an accommodating career path and community of fellow neurodivergent individuals, they have built confidence and acceptance. What began as disabling is being redefined as an alternative way of experiencing the world. By embracing their gifts on their own terms, this story shows how unlocked potential depends not on curing differences, but on finding the right environment to thrive. Our journey into human diversity continues in the next segment. Segment 6. Hyperlexia, extraordinary reading skills. This segment explores hyperlexia, a condition associated with advanced early reading abilities. As a young child, one individual's fascination with letters and words was evident. By age 3, they had taught themselves to read without instruction through natural curiosity with books. They share that as a young child, I loved books from a very early age. Holding them was comforting, and the words fascinated me. Sounds and letters just clicked into place naturally. Tests at age 4 revealed a college reading level, intriguing neurologists. Research shows hyperlexic brains may process written language differently through enhanced connectivity in key regions for vision, language and memory. While hyperlexia's roots remain unclear, it highlights our mind's untapped diversity. For this individual, their gift opened doors to a lifetime of learning. Now pursuing a related career, they hope to inspire others by showcasing what is possible through our remarkable human brains. Segment 7. Superior sense of direction. Our journey now turns to extraordinary spatial abilities. From a young age, one individual possessed an uncanny sense of direction. Tests found they could navigate complex routes with ease and recall the layout of unfamiliar places with perfect accuracy. Studies sought to understand this gift. Brain scans uncovered enhanced activity in the hippocampus, a region key for processing spatial relationships. Their hippocampi appeared to function differently, perhaps enabling a form of internal GPS. Rather than seeing challenges, this individual embraced their talent. Pursuing careers in fields like cartography allowed them to help others. Sharing their story also aids research into conditions like developmental topographical disorientation. While some aspects remain mysterious, this case highlights our mind's diverse potentials. With understanding and accommodation, differences need not preclude using gifts to benefit humanity. Our exploration continues to reveal new frontiers of human experience. Segment 8. Accelerated learning. Our exploration now turns to prodigious learning speeds. From a young age, one individual exhibited an intense drive to acquire new skills and information at a remarkably rapid pace. Teaching themselves through dedicated self-study, by age 12 they had attained fluency in multiple languages as well as advanced proficiency in disciplines like mathematics, science and programming. Research into similar cases offers clues to the neurological factors involved. Enhanced processing in areas governing memory, pattern recognition and cognitive control may give some individuals hyper-efficient learning mechanisms. Rather than seeing obstacles, this person embraced their divergent mind. By pursuing fields leveraging their multidisciplinary talents, they found purpose and community. While every mind develops uniquely, stories like these show that with understanding and opportunity, what begins as difference can blossom into strength. Our journey continues to reveal the rich diversity hidden within human potential. Segment 9. Artistic savants. Our exploration concludes with exceptional artistic gifts. From a young age, one individual displayed a prodigious talent for visual arts far beyond their years. With no formal training, they could reproduce complex scenes and patterns with photorealistic precision. Neurological evaluations provided clues to this savant-like ability. Structural differences were found in regions governing visual processing and motor skills. While also autistic, this individual did not see their condition or talents as limitations. Pursuing art professionally allowed leveraging their gift to benefit others. Sharing their journey helps challenge preconceptions of who an artist can be. Stories like these remind us that diversity is what makes humanity rich. With understanding and accommodation, atypical minds need not be constrained from contributing their remarkable strengths. Our potential remains as boundless as the variations within human experience. I hope highlighting extraordinary minds in new lights provided thoughtful insight into the endless diversity within human potential. Conclusion. Over the past segments, we've explored an array of extraordinary psychological abilities, from hyperthymesia's flawless memory to blind sight's residual vision. We've met individuals with synesthesia-merging senses, calendar-calculating savants, and those exhibiting accelerated learning, superior navigation skills or artistic gifts far beyond the norm. What these diverse cases reveal is just how broad the spectrum of human potential and experience truly is. With each new discovery of atypical minds, we expand our understanding of normal. And as science continues illuminating the rich variations in our neurodiversity, preconceptions of ability and disability are challenged. Most importantly, these stories remind us that with understanding, accommodation and opportunity, differences need not preclude using strengths to benefit humanity. When embraced as assets rather than deficits, atypical talents can blossom into remarkable contributions. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. While more remains unknown than known, journeys into the edges of cognition continue unveiling new frontiers within human exceptionality. I hope highlighting these extraordinary individuals in new lights provided thoughtful insights into our endless diversity. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Life of Psychology. Please leave a comment below if you have any topic of psychology want to discuss. See you on next video.